It is May 22nd, 2024. It is 12:20 p.m. And I did it. I really did it. My schedule permitted me to have lunch outside in this beautiful, beautiful day. And it's a balmy, and I can tell you right now, it's a very beautiful, oh man, it's a very beautiful 27 degrees Celsius, and it feels like 34 degrees because of the humid X. It's super nice outside. Like, it's incredibly nice outside. It felt like it's a nice day. Good thing about where I live is there's a courtyard. There's a center area for all the both buildings and the townhouses that can actually stay there and just relax, put your feet up, have a small picnic or whatever. It's part of the complex that we live in. It's a private area, so you need to live in the area so you can use it. If you don't live in this area, you're not allowed to come in. Simple as that. So I went out during lunchtime. I literally just got in about 10 minutes ago. And I sat there for about half an hour, eat my lunch. I packed my lunch, heated up, brought it downstairs, and just ate there for half an hour, 45 minutes, and just relax. It's like I left my smartwatch at home. I didn't bring anything except my phone with me and my headphones, and just sat there and put my feet up. It was very nice. It was just really, really nice to just relax, And I'm hoping this is gonna keep up for tomorrow and the fall. Actually, tomorrow I have to go to the office, but hopefully it will keep up for the rest of the week because it's super nice outside, and I can actually honestly say it feels like 34 degrees with the humidex. That's how humid Southern Ontario can be. Because if you guys never been here before, you guys never experienced Ontario weather, like Southern Ontario weather, it can get very, very humid. Like, you can have a nice, beautiful 25-degree weather, right? But as soon as you go outside, the 25-degree weather feels like it's like 35 degrees because it's just humidity. So that's why it's very, very different than, for example, if you go to the prairies, it's dry heat. Here it's just moist. It's just humid heat. So for me to go to Vegas or anything that's considered desert-like climate, I feel kind of weird because it just doesn't feel right? So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to go to Vegas. But either way, it's a very beautiful day outside. I can't wait to do it again. I do have meetings earlier for the rest of the day, but I'll probably just going to relax for the rest of the day and we got food for tonight. So I'm just gonna be relaxing. But I just want to say it's humid outside. It's beautiful. It's great. It's sunny. We do also have thunder showers coming in. So it's kind of funny though because I've been trying to figure out things for Camping with Lenny podcast. It's definitely going to be changing for sure. Changing in a way that's always a good sign. It's evolving. It's changing because it's evolving. That's the best way to describe it. It's not changing because it just needs to be changed, but it's changing because it's evolving. So I'm gonna start putting together a video / podcast the next couple of weeks to announce changes. Because I definitely want to keep that going because it's such a great channel. It's a great community that I put together. Unfortunately, because of things happened at the beginning of this year, I really couldn't do anything and postpone some stuff. But this year's adventure season, that's what we call it, it's changing drastically. So I'm not sure how much time I'll be going camping this year, but do have a lot of I do have not a lot, but I do have trips and some type of adventures being planned this year. So that gives you a hint what's actually happening. So if you want to check it out, just go to Camping with Lenny on YouTube and you'll find subscribe there, and you can see changes from there. So it's going to be a lot different because typically I do long format videos / podcasts on that channel, like we're talking about like 2-3 hours long, not 3 hours, but 1.5 to 2 hours long audio podcast and video podcast, because it's literally day one of camping, day 2, day 3, day 4. It's just literally everything that's camping related, because the goal was for you to be part of this whole experience, right? So I want to do the same thing for the new updates on the channel, but at the same time I want to keep it a little bit more fresh, right? So that's why I'm looking at doing a revamp and incorporate more things to it. So yeah, that's what I've been thinking for the past few days. So I just need to figure out how to bring it out. That's the thing, just bring it out. It is 6:51 p.m. and I'm just gonna end my day now. Sorry about the noise. I actually have my dishwasher running and my washer and dryer running at the same time. I forgot that I should be doing a log before the end of the day, so here it is. I'm doing it now instead of later on because it's gonna get a little busy later on today. So I decided to do it now. Hopefully you guys don't pick that up. I'm really hoping. But yeah, today was still kind of interesting. Before I ended my day, I had 2 jobs. I had to figure it out. One is for a racetrack, and the other one is just a training center. So the training center is kind of weird because we submitted an RFI, like a request for information regarding a change, because some of the products that they spec doesn't exist anymore. It's literally canceled according to the manufacturer, but according to the distributor, they still have it. But when we asked the distributor, they said, no, we don't have it anymore. So it was very confusing regarding what's available, what's not available. So we were like, whatever. So we found an alternative to it. We have it ready to go just in case. But when the RFI, request for information, came back to us saying that from the consultant that the product still exists, we called BS in that one. So we contacted the distributor in Canada. He said, no, it exists, but you have to ask for it, but it's a very limited supply. So that doesn't make any sense. So why are we putting something that is a limited supply that we're not even sure if it's going to be built like the next few months? So we had a meeting, and the sales guy and myself had a meeting discussing this situation. So we have a plan. Hopefully it will go through. Hopefully. But we're just questioning the sanity of the consultant in this one, and the owners. Go figure. But for the racetrack, we had a quote-unquote interview just to get to know us interview regarding our submission. So we went through the submission regarding the company, regarding our financial submission, all that stuff. They have any questions. Technical wise, they're not very interested in that one, but they're more interested in the final price number. So throughout the whole meeting, it was a 30-minute meeting, and halfway through the meeting, they literally says that if their technical submission is perfect, like they're pretty bang on, it will just come up to price. The cheaper, whoever wins will be the cheapest. After I heard that, I was like, whatever, that's it. We're not going to budge. Our margins are already low in this job because we're trying to be very aggressive in this one. But I told the sales guys, hey, it is what it is, man. If we're providing them options and alternatives, hopefully they win us points for that one. But if they come back to us, hey, you're more expensive in this room versus in this room, explain why. We're like, really? You already said technically it's fine. Now you're telling us that why? Because you want us cheaper? So I was a little annoyed with that. I was like incredibly annoyed. I was so frustrating that this is. It comes to the point that they're in the middle of the presentation, in the middle of our quote unquote again interview. We still have a saying that we're not going to go with this or not. If it comes to the point that we are officially losing money because of their nickel and diming us, we're just going to probably say no to this job because it's not worth it. Because, for example, if your margin is less than 18%, in my opinion, or even 20%, you're pushing it, right? And if you go even lower than that, you literally lose your next layer of contingency on top of your contingency plan already for this job, for any particular job. So it's very frustrating that this is actually happening. And yeah, it's just weird. And I've been told as well too that they never really like to have a consultant building for this particular job. They had to get it, so they were very huffing and puffing about it. There was a massive disconnect between what the client want, what the owner want, what the consultant did, and what came out. So the specification for the bid was not 100% perfect. It was best way to describe it. It was just really awfully written. The drawings was awful and all that stuff. So whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, we weren't very happy with the overall approach. It was mismanaged. Actually, both jobs I was talking about earlier is completely mismanaged. It was not fun. I just want to get a yes or no right away because I don't have to deal with this because it's just really bad. It's just so frustrating. Whatever. Either way, it's beautiful outside. I just call it a day. I'm just tired. Lily and Marco is just relaxing. It's kind of funny though, because I went over to see Lily. I asked her, "Hey, how you doing?" She gave me the dirtiest look. Dirtiest look. I was like, "Okay, so leave you alone." Marco is in a bit because every time he eats dinner, about 30 minutes to an hour later, he'll start falling asleep again and wake up again earlier later on. I did try to play with him, but he was just too. He's about to fall asleep, so I just let him be. Yeah. Okay then. That's today. We'll chat again tomorrow.